India is the country with the largest population. It is the powerhouse in esports like PUBG, Free Fire, COC and others. We all wonder why it failed to prove itself to become one of the biggest MLBB powerhouse. Well, let me answer that question and tell you all the things that led to rise and fall of MLBB in India. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we are here to look into all the reasons why India failed to make its name in ML community. Like every other region in the world, India was peaking in popularity from 2018 to 2020 and the region's popularity was on different level. We saw many people from this country make their names known, like i7 from India had achievements under his name that no one had ever seen before. He had almost 80% win rate for all the heroes he played. He was the global #1 Gushan at some point, and he was also a leading member of IGN Squad, an ML sport team which was making its name all over the world. If you really want to know more about the i7, you can check out this video. And then we have Wolf Exotic, a Franco man who is known as the father of all Franco players. His Franco hooks are just sight to look at. He was and is still a very popular YouTuber with over 900k subs. I'm pretty sure everyone in ML community can agree that he is one of the best Franco mains to play the game. My main has 6,500 plus matches and has over 70% plus win rate for Franco. Do you even know how crazy that is? While his glory days have come to an end.
All good things must come to an end.
He still has a cult-like following across the world just to see his crazy Franco hooks. But I'm sure we all can appreciate such good players in our community. There are so many more players which I can talk about for a whole day. But if you know a player worth mentioning, comment down below. I might just make a video digging deep into their history and playstyle tips to learn from them. We got to know about players while looked into how big India was in the scene of ML. From looking at this chart, we can see that India's popularity, especially during 2020, was at its peak. We can confirm this if we look at the views of ML YouTubers from India and their views during the 2018 to 2020 period. We can say that ML was at its peak. Being a YouTuber myself, I can tell you it's not easy to pull in 1 million views without a proper fan base following the game you play. All the YouTubers and comment section will agree. Now that we have the reason as to why, let's check out the reasons why such a big country like India never made its name. The first reason would be that India banning MLBB in the country. Well, you see, MLBB was founded and created in China. The company name is Shanghai Muntun Technology Corporation Limited, and it is based in Shanghai if it wasn't already obvious from the title. The Indian government had 59 other apps, including TikTok banned. India had to ban these apps because they had gotten information that the data from these apps were being leaked to the Chinese government. In the second round of banning, PUBG Mobile was also banned in India. You can't blame the Indian government for this ban. After all, it was looking after its citizens' safety. You can't blame Muntun at the time of the ban, because the ban came out of nowhere and there were just 2 weeks to reply. But based on this post, it did look like Muntun generally reached out to the Indian government and tried to make things work. But nothing happened and the game was put on a permanent ban. Indian ML community was heartbroken. To say the least, it is evident from the comments on this community post. Some people thank ML for giving them brothers and sisters, and some people are saying that they are going to miss the game. But there are also some people saying that they lost all the money, time and effort put into the game. Nevertheless, we can just assume that after the ban, we lost almost 60 to 70% of the ML Indian community, which was a big hit for both Muntun and ML players in general. The second reason would be Muntun itself. Even though ML in India had a huge player base and so many upcoming talents, we didn't see that much effort put in by Moontoon to capitalize on it. If Moontoon had put a bit more effort, I'm sure players like i7, Wolf Exotic, and many more would be playing in big tournaments and winning huge rewards. But I'm sure we all are happy to see India's neighboring countries such as Nepal and Bangladesh have a chance to perform well. 4 Miracle esports from Nepal itself are going to be a part of the upcoming M5, which makes the upcoming M5 even more exciting. We all can't wait for M5, can we? Looking at the old IGN squad, we can say that if India was a part of ML esports, they would definitely playing in the M series. If only Moontoon showed all the love and support they showed towards regions like Indonesia and Philippines. I'm not really blaming them, but legend says that Indians are still waiting for an update. For all the Indians and Moontoon employees watching, there are 2 ways we can bring India completely back. One is actually successful and the second one has actually never been done. The first one is the route PUBG took. When PUBG eventually did get banned, within a few days went back to its parent company and created a game just for India. It was called Battlegrounds Mobile India, which is one of the highest earning mobile games by far. Moontoon can take this route as it already know that there are many loyal Indian players who use different methods to still play the game, even though it's not available in India. And we do have the Chinese version, which Moontoon especially created for China.
Oh my god!
I don't have the numbers of how well it performed during the launch week, but whatever China performed, I can say India might perform the same, if not better. Why? Because India still has a huge loyal fan base that still plays the game even after the ban. And there are so many talented players just waiting for an update. The second method is Moontoon doing its magic and making the Indian government unban the game. I mean, though the chances are very low, if Moontoon has a pro negotiator, they can talk to the government and get the game back.
The negotiator.
Pass me the muletta.
I mean, the chances are less. According to me, the first option is way better. So Moontoon employees create an Indian version for India like you created the Chinese version for China. Trust me, there's a lot of money here. Just look at BGMI's number. Moontoon come give us all an update so that YouTubers, pro players, streamers, hardcore ML players and all the ML players in general can witness Indian teams playing and proving themselves on the big stage. Okay. Don't you guys agree with me? So what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think Moontoon is going to bring ML back to India, or is it going to stay in its perma-banned state as it is? Comment down all your thoughts and opinions below. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.